Have you ever met one of those people that's just a compulsive moaner? You know, that every time you see them, they're moaning about something. Don't get me wrong, you know, I think we've all got the right to moan occasionally, you know, even when we don't have a legitimate complaint, you know, sometimes we need to vent, you know, to get things off our chest. And if you've got a good friend, they'll listen to you. But there are some people, aren't they, that just seem to abuse the privilege. You know, every time you see them, they're moaning about something. You're feeling quite good, and then suddenly they start to bring you down. So what do you do about it? You know, some people just avoid them. That's one thing you can do. Some people try and argue with them to set them right, but that just convinces the moaner that you don't really understand the full problem. Some people take the opposite jack and they just sort of think, well, you know, well, I'll just agree with them. But then you just become a fellow moaner. So here's my tip anyway. This is what I do. It doesn't always work, but it's worth a go. Is just acknowledge the way that they feel and sympathise. You have to be sincere. Just say, well, that sounds awful. That must be terrible if that happened to you. And if you're lucky, the moaner will start to play it down themselves. They'll say, oh, well, it's not quite that bad, you know. And that will just dissipate the moaning. So that's my tip. That's how I deal with consistent and compulsive moaners.